We're happy you're here. We're very happy that you're here. And we hope you go away with a lot more information than you knew at the time you came in. First of all, my name is Harry Shedd. I'm with the Citizens for Sammamish. And I'll be your moderator this evening. And all I do is point to the next speaker, back and forth. We'll actually, if you're not familiar with Citizens for Sammamish, those of you that signed up outside on the email list, and if you didn't, I hope you will, we're actually going to video this tonight, and it will go online to the internet. You'll be able to, we'll send everyone that's on the list the link once that's established. And also, we'll continue to mail you once a month our email for the month until you tell us you don't want to hear from us anymore. And that way you'll know what's going on. We meet once a month, the first Monday, normally, of the month. Normally at the Fire Station 82, just a half mile or so up 228 here. But tonight they couldn't hold us, as large as this group is, so we've moved to this location for this very important subject matter, and we're glad you're here. Feel free to come to any of those meetings. It's open to the public. Citizens for Sammamish started a little over 5 years ago because a few people in the city were interested in aspects of things that were going on in the city that they didn't think were being handled properly. So they put their heads together to talk about it and to try to send forth to the city, either the council or the staff or both, their ideas, get together and communicate as well as possible. And that's just expanded over the years to today we have quite a few different interests. We have what we call subgroups that include communications, community, which is includes community services and community center, connectivity and infrastructure, or barricades for some of you, critical areas ordinance or sustainability, finance, which includes budgets and expenditure. We have a growth subcommittee, referendum and initiative. We also have a transportation subcommittee and a water district subcommittee. So if you have an interest in that area, come join us, or for that matter, any area. We have new interests popping up from time to time. And if you'd like to get involved, please come at any of these Monday night meetings. Now, right now, I'm going to talk about the procedure for this evening. You all have the agenda, but very quickly, I want you to realize that we're, first of all, very thankful that all of these people are with us here this evening. We're going to give them each about 30 seconds in a moment to introduce themselves and where they come from and what they want to say. But the, come on in here, Caleb. Got it. That's the best seats left, we said. So this particular important issue is just a month from election time, and you know you'll have the opportunity to submit an advisory vote that the city council will then take a look at and take it from there. Tonight we'd like to look once again. You've maybe watched or heard or listened to some of the goings on, either in the newspaper or in the council meetings or in some of the other sub-meetings around. Tonight we'll give you a chance to speak a little longer and ask more questions. You hear directly from the people. First of all, the YMCA is going to kind of set the mood of this whole project. We'll then hear from those that are in favor of the project, the pro side, and we'll then hear from some on the con side that have other feelings. Then we'll stop, after they each have 10 minutes initially, we'll then stop and ask you the opportunity to ask questions. I'll travel around, or my wife will, with the mic, and we'll be sure everybody hears. Then, after the questions for a few minutes, we'll have the opportunity to go back, and one side will have a chance to rebut what they heard from the other side, and then likewise, the reverse. Then we'll have some more questions. Maybe that generated some more interest, some more questions. They'll hear from you once again. Then we have some guests this evening that we'd like to introduce at that time that will have impact and import, and we'll submit their thoughts at that moment. And then we're going to finish. Come on up here, Jim.
Bob.
Or Bob, all the way up. Bob Sorensen. He's one of our good CFS members.
There's money under those chairs. You're lucky you're getting one.
You'll be here on time next month.
I can't do the front row, one back maybe.
So then at the very end, the pro and the con will each have a few minutes to give their summary. So without any further ado, then let's get underway. First of all, we'll start down here. Bob, would you introduce yourself then and take a few moments to tell us about yourself?
Sure, my name is Bob Keller, and I've been a resident of Sammamish for about 17 years now.
Please use the
You
mic.
might have to get that a little closer.
Okay, good. I don't really have a prepared statement for you. The rest of my team up here today really have a more prepared statement. I actually wasn't sure I was going to be able to make this, but I would like to relay a story to you that actually moved me about this community center.
Just introductions at this point.
Oh,
30 seconds. We'll get around to it.
I'm ready to go.
I'm Hank Klein. I've been a resident of Sammamish for 24 years, and I'm currently on the Parks Commission. Have been on the Parks Commission for several years, and I am a member of the Pro Committee.
Hi, I'm Clint Scott, and I've been a resident of Sammamish not that long, but since the beginning of Sammamish anyways, and I'm on the YMCA board.
And good evening, I'm Marcia Eisenberger, and I'm the East Side Regional Executive for the YMCA of Greater Seattle. I also work with the Y in South King County, and work for the Y now for about 30 plus years. We'll just leave it at that.
Hi, I'm Arthur Bowman. I've lived in Sammamish for 8 years, CPA by training, definite fiscal responsibility type thinking, hate politics, hate public speaking. First time I've ever done this, and hopefully this will be the last.
How do you follow that? I don't hate politics and I don't hate public speaking. So it's nice to see everybody. I'm Jim Wozniak. You may have seen me around before. I try to stay involved. It's nice seeing my friends up here, which makes this a very interesting issue from both sides, because I work and volunteer with the crew over there on the Parks Commission. At the same time that they're supporting something, we can have a friendly conversation about why I don't think the city should invest in something along these lines. I've been a resident since 2007. Family is rooted here now, and we love our city.
Okay, thank you all. We'll start with the Y. We'd like them to give us an overview of this information area tonight. We've got about 10 minutes, and I'll give you a 2-minute warning, so go.
All right, great. Well, thank you. Thank you, everybody, for coming. When I pulled into the parking lot, I was wondering how it was just going to be the pros and cons talking against each other, but I didn't think that would be all that productive. So it's great to see you all out. And isn't it wonderful to see the democratic process at work? As Harry's already mentioned, Proposition 1, advisory vote, November 6th, which you'll have an opportunity to vote on. And, I'll just start off by saying because I want to talk about some facts about there's going to be a lot of opinions expressed tonight, and I'll probably express them myself. But I'd like to, lay out some of the facts as we know them. And but I'll start off by admitting that I'm biased. I've been on the YMCA board since 1996. I have been involved in the YMCA since I was a child. Went through the parent-child program. So I'll be the first to admit I'm a little biased, but. Let me run through some high-level facts about the proposed community aquatic center. No new taxes proposed. City partners with the YMCA. The location is next to the library and City Hall on the 9 acres of city-owned property. Construction cost approximately $30 million. Size of the building approximately 60,000 square feet. And obviously, we've said before, the residents are going to cast an advisory vote on on November 6th. So the partnership, the City of Sammamish in partnership with the YMCA is again, it's a $30 million, 60,000 square feet. Would have an aquatic center, and let me go into some more of the details. So a little more of the details of where the money comes from. As proposed, $25 million of the construction costs would be coming from the city, and I'll talk about where that money is coming from shortly. And the YMCA would contribute $5 million towards the construction of the facility. The YMCA will also provide all the equipment and furnishings, and the YMCA will operate the facility and cover ongoing maintenance as well as operating expenses. Now, although there's no direct connection to the community and aquatics proposal, there's also an element of this agreement that you may not be aware of. The YMCA will lease a separate piece of land, which the YMCA owns by Pine Lake Middle School, to the city for 50 years for $1 per year. And the city wishes to secure the land to accommodate future recreation needs. Some little specifics about the facility, and I think that some of you have. There's some floor plans out there if you'd like to look at it. Let me also say, as I'm going to walk through some of these, is that this is kind of subject to change. It's more than conceptual, but some of the things are subject to change. First of all, it'll be a leisure pool, warm water pool with shallow entry water slides, a variety of interactive spray features, lazy river. This pool will also accommodate recreational swimming, swim lessons, warm water therapy programs. A lap pool, I don't know how many other lap pool swimmers. 6-lane lap pool, suitable for swim lessons, lap swimming, water exercise. A family spa, a full-size gymnasium, a smaller gymnasium, a fitness space, a large open area for individual fitness equipment, male and female locker rooms, along with a number of private family changing rooms, several multi-purpose rooms for recreational programs and community use, a youth-teen activity room, a child watch room, room for short-term supervised care of children while parents and guardians use the facility, a child adventure zone, restrooms on both levels, and approximately 300 parking spaces. So I said before, I talked a little bit about where the money's coming from. So the city, again, the city is proposing to do this without any new taxes, and so the money would come out of existing reserves. There's an estimated $50 million today, at the beginning of actually estimated reserves at 2013. The beginning of 2013 is estimated to be $50 million. The funding of the Community Aquatic Center would be about $25 million. The anticipated use for the reserves for other purposes is $8 million, and the remaining reserves at the end of 2014 is estimated to be $17 million. And that's about anything. Or Phil got anything else you'd like to add to?
You've got 5 minutes if you want.
I'd love to take the microphone. Anytime I get the chance to talk about the YMCA, I take every opportunity that I can get. So the Y has been around for, probably now going on, about 140 plus years. And here in the greater Seattle area, that we have built relationships with many different communities across the greater Seattle region. We have partner YMCAs across the country. And the Y really is a part of an active, vibrant part of many communities. And I'm proud to say that we have been a part of the Sammamish community for going on about 17 years now. And as we've developed new programs and developed opportunities for the community to engage with us, that it really has become apparent that the need in this community, and thank you to all of you that are here, the need has become really apparent that there's a greater way that we all can come together and create community. There are many wonderful organizations that have been a part of this community. Right here, the Boys and Girls Club, a great partner with the YMCA. There's many families, there's many individuals, seniors, across the board that are looking for opportunities for recreation. And as many people that there are in the city of Sammamish, there is opportunities for all of us to be successful. All of us organizations can really strive to serve. Each of us has a different way of serving in a different niche that we're connecting with. And so the Y, as primarily a family organization, we really try to look at opportunities for everyone to connect and to contribute. And I think that it's important to understand that there really are what we call 3 focus areas or 3 pillars to the YMCA. And primarily the Y is for youth development. That serving youth is really the direction that we intend to take many of our programs. It's why we exist. That youth development is a primary purpose for how we structure our programs and what we do to reach out to individuals across the board. The second pillar is really around healthy living. We believe that it's important from the beginning that people have the opportunity to recreate, to become healthy, to live a healthy lifestyle, whether that's doing laps like Clint, or participating in fitness classes, or even in some of our other activities that might include fitness, hopping on a treadmill, or actually doing fitness activities, fitness classes. The third area is social responsibility, and this isn't something that we take lightly. We believe that part of our responsibility as an organization is really to help the community understand the social aspects of what makes a community strong. And so together, we think that with these 3 pillars, that we're helping to create opportunity, to connect, to build a better place for all of us to live. And we think that the partnership with the city of Sammamish and with the residents really is another way that we can grow and help to strengthen our community.
Thank you very much.